Ago. When you come, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever. And you African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
In the heart of West Africa, where rhythm is life and music is power, two kings rose from the same soil, but only one could wear the crown. This is the story of rivalry, ego, loyalty, and legacy. This is the clash between Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. The early 2000s and 10s. Ghana's dancehall scene was hungry, searching, waiting for a leader. Then came a rebirth. A man once known as Bandana returned from the shadows, reborn as Shatta Wale. His sound was raw, unfiltered, street. And the streets answered back. From Nima to Tema, his voice became unavoidable. He didn't just make music, he declared dominance. But while one king rose from the streets, another was rising with a different fire. From Ashe Man came a calm, calculated force. Stonebwoy, disciplined, lyrical, international, a student of reggae carrying the legacy of legends. Under Burniton music, he wasn't just making hits, he was building an empire. At first, it wasn't war, just whispers, comparisons, fans asking one question: who is the real dancehall king? On one side, Shatta Wale, the voice of the streets, chaos, energy. On the other, Stonebwoy, the global ambassador, precision, discipline. And then, the fans chose sides. SM4 Life, Beam Nation. What started as music became identity. By 2015, the silence was gone. Subliminal shots turned into direct hits. Songs became weapons. Lyrics became warnings. Interviews turned hostile.
How does Shatta make everybody look?
Well, I don't know.
So how else do I have to look? You go around and diss my mother and say I killed my mother, and I see some fans tweeting it and saying bullshit and some foolishness, and I talk about I killed my mother. You go and say I killed my mother, and you go behind me and say, yo, killer, rare, to bomb buckler, talk about me killed my mother.
No.
Social media became a battlefield. Fans clashed online. Concerts became tense. Every performance felt like a statement. This was no longer competition. This was war. May 2019, the biggest night in Ghanaian music. The Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. The stage was set, the lights were bright, and then a name was called.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and pleasure to present the winner of Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Stonebwoy!
Stonebwoy, Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. He stepped forward, ready to claim his crown. But in the shadows, something was about to break. Out of nowhere, Shatta Wale and his crew stormed the stage. Confusion, panic, security overwhelmed. And then, a gun appeared. Stonebwoy pulled a weapon, not to attack, but to defend. The crowd scattered. The show collapsed. History was made. The aftermath was immediate. Shockwaves across Ghana, headlines everywhere. Two of the biggest stars in the country banned, silenced, separated from the very stage they fought to rule. The dream had turned into a warning. And then, something unexpected happened. Not more violence, not revenge, but peace. Through mediation, dialogue, and pressure, Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy sat down, face to face, not as enemies, but as men who understood what was at stake. They shook hands, they spoke unity, and then they did the unthinkable. They made a song together, Peace Song. Today, the tension still lingers. The rivalry never truly dies. But something bigger remains, because this wasn't just a feud. It was a moment that defined a generation. It pushed Ghanaian dancehall to global heights. It gave fans identity, passion, voice. And it proved one thing. You don't need one king to build an empire. Two men, two movements, one legacy. Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, forever linked by rivalry, by history, by music.